friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anaido. I am the owner of Hooked Stitch by Stitch, and today I wanted to show you the fabric haul I got from Joann's, which is right in front of me, and I'm so excited. It's not like, you know, a lot, and most of it actually is only about half yard, and the purpose is because I just grabbed a small pieces for sampling purposes, and then from that point on I'll go ahead and figure out how much yardage I need, and even if it's something that I want to continue having, right? I haven't even started doing any of the sampling, but I can already tell you that I'm going to be running back or ordering it online in the next day or two, because I'm in love. I'm absolutely in love, and I don't know how I didn't realize it when I was there, so I could just have taken it all, because the minute I got to my car, my mind was already running, you know, I could make this with this fabric, and I could make that with that fabric, but I could also make this and this and this with this, you know, the same fabric. Oh my gosh, so many ideas. And I really think I need to go back and get more of a couple of these. Absolutely, at least one of them, but you know what I mean. And before we go on, my daughter is in the other room taking she's in class right now, so if you hear a background noise a little bit, it's my kindergartner, and I have her on the iPad, and the volume is really high so that I'm able to listen and pay attention to, you know, what's happening, where she's at, and etc, etc. My older two kids are in person in school, so they're not here. They'll be here within the next half hour, 45 minutes. So yeah, so moving along, alongside with this fabric, I did get these 3 threads for embroidery threads. So I am in need, well, the one that I have, I'm not done with it, but it's running really low, and I just didn't want to risk not having black, right? Because it always happens. So I grabbed a backup of that, and I also got a more skin tone, neutral skin tone thread. And then this one, I'm looking for a brown, and I don't know if it's just that I'm a little too picky with the color brown. I have a brown here, but I feel like it's so dark that you can't even really tell what color it is, and oftentimes it just comes off looking like it's black almost, or like a really dark gray even. So I'm going to be using this as brown, but in person at least it's more of a bronze, possibly copper. No, this is definitely a little bit darker than a copper, but it's like that in between of a copper and a bronze. But yeah, it's still really pretty. I love the shimmer. So I'm using that as brown, hoping that on the designs it'll actually look brown, if that makes sense. So I guess that very soon I'll be doing a sample, because we need to test this theory out. And here is the fabric. I'm so excited. Look at that. So again, it's not a lot. It's really not a lot. It's just a few pieces. But I'm excited throughout. Let's start, before I go on to all the pretties, let's start with the cotton, the knit cotton. Okay, I got 4 yards of this, and I plan on pre-cutting this to all my to whatever the size it is that I need to cut, and have it ready for whenever, you know, an inspiration comes about, or whenever I, you know, schedule myself to make samples or anything like that with the embroidery. It'll be already pre-cut, and I mean, this is all this is gonna be for. That's it. Like, there's nothing else that this will be used for, so I want to have it ready, done, you know, and that's it. Sorry. So next, it's this fabric right here. I am so in love with this. This is the cutest. I blame this purchase on really, okay, 100% blame Nita Fajita for this purchase, because every single time that I see her like showing her bell bottoms, and just recently when she showed the bell bottoms with this fabric, I was like, I need to have those stars in my life, like seriously. So they have been sold out in my location for, I mean, this is the first time that I actually saw go. But I got this fabric, which, what is this called? I think that this is like under like the costume knits. I don't really know the terminology for this. So like, if you know, can you tell me like under in the comments, please? I would be so appreciative. But so I was saying, I want to make some gymnastics gym shorts for my girls. So I really want to make this work. Now my worry is that it might be too thin. So if that's the case, I will be stuck. I'm not really sure what to do at that point, because my only idea and thought would be to maybe add some type of liner. I'm not sure. So if you have any idea, or like if you've worked with this before, and you have made shorts or like even leggings or something, what has been your experience? I would be very interested in knowing. Oh, there's that. This next one is my number one favorite, like my number one favorite fabric. And I immediately regretted not taking at least 3 yards, if not the whole bolt, whatever remaining on the bolt. Basically because of this. Because you just never know what you're gonna end up making or doing with it. And then when you figure it out, if you don't have enough, you're stuck. Basically. But look at the beauty of this fabric. Okay, so when you open it up, so if you see on the background, it's just black, small black polka dots, and then, you know, the repetitive strawberries. Okay, look how beautiful that is. And then at the bottom, you get this really thick black strip with a cluster of larger strawberries. I mean, this is beautiful. I cannot, beyond even like clothing, I want to make something for the kitchen. I love strawberries, like strawberry design, everything. I'm finding that out, at least, that I absolutely love anything that has strawberries on them. So I need to go back and I need to get myself some more. And I'm really hoping, so hoping, okay, fingers crossed, that they make this same thing in stretch knits. Oh, that would be perfect. Perfect. I think that this is going to be one of those where I'm going to go back and get the whole bolt, just because I want to focus on making rompers and like little shorts, or possibly, well, shorts and bummies. Like, to me, they're kind of the same thing, but I definitely want to make, you know, like a little romper with this for boys. So this is the cutest thing. This is the woodland design. At least I'm calling it a woodland because it has the bears and it has the owls and I mean the fox. Oh my god, so cute. So, and I love that it has the black background. Another avocado. And you guys, let me tell you something. This thing is serious. The avocado trend is huge right now. And I love eating avocados. Like, absolutely love them. But I never knew that avocados had leaves. So like all of a sudden I'm looking at all these fabrics with avocados that have leaves and I'm like, they have leaves? Yes. So apparently they have leaves. I was like, is that, when I was looking at this one, I was like, is that a pear? Well, what is that supposed to be? So apparently it really is avocado. So there you go. With this one, I also got only half a yard. And with this one, I am thinking of making either a skirt or a little so it's not a dress, but like a little skirt romper. I don't know, like a little skirt with like the little overalls thing in the front. I'm not sure. I'm like just thinking in my head. So, but definitely a skirt of some sort. And then the very last one, I think is seasonal. I think it's more geared towards the fall. No, more like winter / holiday. Like, I don't want to say holidays per se, but maybe, because I think I see a Christmas tree. Maybe. So it could be like a winter theme / holiday winter theme. I don't want to say Christmas per se, but definitely a winter holiday theme. I don't know. So let me show you what I'm looking at. Look at this beauty. It is beautiful. But if you can see there, I mean, I see a bear, a reindeer, all sorts of different types of Christmas trees, pine trees, twinkle lights, possible, variations of even snow. It's just the cutest thing. And then even a boot of some sort. Do you see that boot right there? Right there. Or is that a boot? I don't know, but I mean, I think this is adorable. It really is. I don't know though. Like, is this a seasonal thing and and I'm just seeing it now? Or am I totally making up this like scenery? Like, is that what I want to see? Because I'm totally confused now that I am looking at it and like really analyzing and trying to envision, because I'm totally confused now that I am looking at it and like really analyzing, and trying to envision different clothing ideas in my mind. And then I see the theme, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Because we're in spring and we're going into summer, next, and it's definitely not the theme for it. So, but I love it enough that I would totally buy an entire bolt of it now while the prices are good, and then just keep practicing on my designs, and then just go ahead and save this collection for whenever the next season is. But yeah. Either way, you know what? It's fine. It's totally fine. Everything is fine. Perfectly fine. I'm still excited nonetheless. It's totally neutral, and I'm in love either way. Materials here, but it's mostly cotton, to try different samples. And even with the embroidery, I'm very excited. Like, having that now makes it so much easier, because I don't have blanks just yet, and so at least I can start working on that and kind of just building on my designs and stuff like that, and working on pictures. And then of course there's the embroidery threads. Well, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really truly do appreciate it, and please hit the subscribe and the bell button and down below. I have been making a few videos back to back now, so that way I will be a little bit more consistent in the next several weeks. I am working on having some type of schedule. I've been practicing how to edit videos so that I can be a little bit more comfortable. You know what? Let's start doing a little like end of the video question, because I would love to start being able to interact with you guys a little bit more in the comments. So in the comments, let's see, what question? Let's start with the simple one, okay? Just tell me, what is your craft of choice? Do you sew? Do you embroider? Maybe you embroider by hand, because that's a thing, and I'm like, oh my god, that is so beautiful. What is your craft of choice? Before too, do you crochet or do you knit? Do you paint? Like, what is your craft of choice? And yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Have a fantabulous day, and until the next time, bye.